Welcome to our few moments together on the Parsha. This Shabbos, we have the privilege of reading Parshas Vayetze. Vayetze, of course, tells us about the birth of the 12 tribes, Yaakov leaving his house to go to the house of Lavan at the behest of his parents. We know that he stops at Beis Kel and he davens there and he sees the vision of the ladder with the malachim, the angels coming down and going up, protecting him when he leaves Eretz Yisrael, and Hashem promising him that he would return him to his house in peace. And that gave Yaakov confidence to go further. And the pasuk after the dream is, in fact, says, "Vayisa Yaakov Raglov," and Yaakov lifted up his feet, "Vayelech arza b'nei kedem," and he went to the land of the children of the east towards the house of Lavan. And most mefarshim, most explanatory statements of this pasuk, most of the commentaries tell us that the Vayisa Yaakov, when he lifted his feet, it was out of joy because Hashem gave him the confidence to know that he was with him and he would return him home. But the Mishkanos Yaakov has a little bit of a different take on it. The Mishkanos Yaakov says there is a pasuk in Tehillim in which the Yalkut makes the following comment. It says in the pasuk, in Tehillim, Kuf Yud Tes in Pasuk Nun Tes, Chishavti Derachai, I have thought, I figured out my path, V'ashiva Raglai El Edosecha, but my feet returned me to your teachings, to your testimonies. And the Mefarshim explain, the Medrash explains, that what David HaMelech was saying is, there are many times where I thought I might go to a different place, but each time I wanted to go, my feet dragged me and brought me back to the Beis HaMedrash, to the Beis HaKnesses, because my feet developed a pattern, almost a will of their own, because they knew that the right place for me was to be in the place of the shul, in the place of learning. And that's why the pasuk says, Chishavti derachai, I thought I'm going to go my own way, but v'ashiva raglai el edosecha, my feet returned me to your testimonies, to your statutes. And so with Yaakov. Yaakov too, he did not want to leave the rarefied atmosphere of Ein Zeh Ki'im Beis Elokim v'zeh Shar HaShamayim. He didn't want to leave this house of God. Manora hamokom hazeh. How awesome is this place? He didn't want to leave it, but he had to go to Lavan. And consequently, when it says, Vayisa Yaakov Raglov, he lifted his feet, it was purposefully. He had to drag his feet to take them away from where they really wanted to be, because they wanted to be in the place of Ein Zeh Ki'im Beis Elokim v'zeh Shar HaShamayim. This is the house of God. This is the gate to heaven. And the Jewish people always want to be in the place of the Beis HaMedrash or the Beis Knesses, just like Yaakov, our forefather, wanted. So when it says Vayisa Yaakov Raglov, it's not necessarily only that he was given tremendous confidence, but Yaakov recognized that my feet really want me to stay here in this atmosphere. I just have to go because of the command of my father. Would it be that we all would be so blessed that our feet would want to be that V'ashiva raglai el edosecha, that my feet would return me and bring me back to your statutes, to your teachings, to your testimonies, because that's really where I want to be. I want to be in the Beis Knesses. I want to be in the Beis Medrash. I want to be in the rarefied atmosphere of where the Jewish people have always found the national pastime of studying Torah and davening with kavanah. And I want to be part of that wonderful people of Yaakov, of Yisrael. I want to be part of that unique experience of V'ashiva Raglai El Edosecha. That's an important message in Parshas Vayetze. Let's take it into heart. Let's hope that the Shabbos brings about that we go where our feet take us, into the Beis Knesses and into the Beis HaMedrash, where the Jewish people have always found the connection with HaKadosh Baruch Hu to bring about the best future for each and every one of us individually, collectively, and for all of Klal Yisrael. Have a Shabbat Shalom, Umavarach.